Hey, hey, welcome to another morning session. So, first of all, I need to apologize. There's something weird happened in yesterday's recording, where when I was playing a track in iTunes, you can hear it. So, it must have been really weird. So, I'm just gonna go through the tracks I reviewed in yesterday's video so you can listen to uh, you know, what I'm saying basically. So, this is kind of a nice, laid back, lounge kind of tune. So I like this. I put a heart because I like it personally. But only 2 stars out of 5, meaning probably not gonna be a huge licensing success. Alright, now this one. I love this one. I put a heart immediately. And 4 stars out of 5 to express the fact that I thought it could be successful in licensing. Now this one. I put it hard because I enjoyed it. It's nice and atmospheric. Quite like the little beat there. The kick I like. But I mean the production quality is not good enough, and the competition is so fierce for ambient electronic ambient music that I put 1 star out of 5. The production quality is just not there yet, so that's one I might revisit in the future, but for now it's just not licensable. Now this one I really like. So there you go, and this one I like the So I like it, but only put 2 stars out of 5. Again, the kind of ambient electronica is the competition is fierce. There are some amazing musicians doing writing in that genre, and it's not as like hip hop, pop, rock. Like they need it for every single TV show, it seems. But ambient electronica, they don't need it as much. Like they need it as kind of background instrumentals, but there's like the catalogs are already filled with those. So 2 stars out of 5 in terms of licensing potential. So yeah, that's like the summary of the second part of the video from yesterday. Sorry about that. Now let's move on. I'll listen to a few other tracks and rate them. Note, like when it says three out of 5 here, that's just like the basic iTunes just kind of Yeah, even if you put no stars, it has this. Don't worry about that. I'm not allowing myself to put 3 stars out of 5 because that just seems like a coward's answer. You're not deciding if it's licensable or not really. So, okay, moving on. Ooh, I like this. Okay, so in terms of genre, I think it's actually very licensable, but the production quality is not quite there. So let me just, come on, view, freeze, one row, 94. So that's typically a track where I would want to put 3 stars out of 5, where, actually, you know what? I think I need to differentiate because I like these okay. What about this one? Which one was that? Yeah, I like these okay, but just not as much as this. As soon as I hear the strings and organ, I love it. So I'm just going to try to make a bit of a difference because here I love it, but only has 2 out of 5. So kind of a reminder that of course these have priority. The ones that I love that have, as soon as I hear the first notes, I'm like, yes. But, these tracks where I took out the hearts, I like them, like they're cool, but I just don't get that visceral, yes, I love it. It's more of a, well, cool. I enjoy these, more mellow. I mean, it's not a perfect system. Anyway, let's move on to the next. The intro is very long. So I don't particularly like it, but I think it has good licensing potential. Um, it'd be fairly straightforward to find keywords that are relevant. So it's not going to be a blockbuster, I don't think, but it serves a purpose, and the competition is not as fierce as for like corporate hip hop ambient electronica. So there you go. And also, I think it's cool to. I mean, I don't know if I'll pick this one to focus on, but kind of cool to test different genres as well to see how each does in different libraries. Because that's how you find out if there's a library um, that privileges, that's better for a certain type of tracks. Anyway, next one. Ooh, I like that. Okay, this one I really love. Like right away, my reaction is, oh wow. But I mean, it's got a cool. I really like it, but I don't think it has a huge potential in the licensing market. I mean, um, in theory, of course, all tracks can be licensed. It's just how do I sell this? Like, who do I sell it to? How do I pitch this one? So it's dark, it's moody, but there are a lot of other tracks that are dark and moody. So how do you get people to find it in the search results and then play it and then want this? How do I pitch that scene? How do I describe that scene it can be used in? So I really like it, and I'll probably, end up trying to license it, but it's just not my best bet, I don't think. I think it actually does have licensing potential, but probably not in a music library. So I'd probably have a better chance of licensing this directly to a customer, so to someone who needs music for a game they're making, or someone who's doing gaming videos, or someone who's doing sci-fi videos. So yeah, because it feels more like a soundtrack, like you know a music bed than. Actually, I write that down. It doesn't really have progression, so can't really pitch it as like Sybient um, music. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna just gonna add some info here. So, I mean, here, I quite like it, but I didn't have this wow as soon as it started. Again, I think it's more an instrumental bed that I could pitch to. Actually, I'm working on this sci-fi project, a short movie, and I think it could be a really cool fit. So these two tracks are, they're licensable once they're in the a library's catalog. If someone comes across them with the keywords and ends up playing them, they might, it might be a hit for them, but it might also be a miss. Like it's not gonna make, it's not gonna have huge success and be one of the best sellers. So yeah, let's go with this one. I quite like this. This is what I'm writing. So above here, I have kind of my I'm basically making notes for how I might. So here I'm saying, excuse me. So again, I don't think the earning potential from licensing with music libraries is huge for this one. But for sci-fi ambient type, I think I'm gonna go a more direct to customer route. So I'll probably have them on music libraries anyway. Not sure, but thinking about it. But what I definitely want to do is I want to make a collection of these sci-fi tunes, of these kind of ambient, dark soundscapes. I really enjoy them for one. I enjoy making them, so I don't want to stop making them because I start thinking, I'm not, they're not making me any money, so I'm just kind of wasting time. I mean, it's a harsh thing to say, but at some point, I need to earn money from my music if I want to, you know, if I want to keep making a living and be able to make more music. Um, so yeah, that's why I'm making notes. I make notes for a kind of a project of an album I have where, you know, a lot of music libraries are asking for French songs. I speak French. I'm half French. And but I'm not a strong vocalist, so I kind of gave up on writing songs. But the one track I have, the one song that that's kind of like the my one song that lots of my friends like is actually a rap song. Like it's kind of hip hop and I rap on it. Now I don't rap very well, but people like it, you know. So I'm thinking something I could do is for all the kind of cinematic hip hop, like epic hip hop type of tracks that I write, I could try to maybe slam on those tracks in French and see if that can make me grow as a musician and an artist, because I've kind of had writer's block when it comes to writing lyrics for songs. Um, since quite a few years now, actually over 10 years now, because and you know there was just writing lyrics used to come really really easily to me, and then suddenly I lost someone I cared very much about. A friend of the family passed away, and it was the first time that I needed to write and I wasn't able to. The first time that happened, before that, whenever I needed to write, it just came out naturally. And that time it didn't. And since then, I've only written a handful of songs that I consider good enough. So there's definitely a mental block there. And if I can use kind of that licensing challenge to get over that particular mental block, it would be amazing. So I've got these two projects, the kind of hip hop orchestral project where I could add lyrics in French and maybe not sing them because I'm not a strong vocalist and that would be good. And maybe not rap them if I'm not able to add more nuance to my flow, but maybe slam them and see how that goes. So yeah, and the second one is a sci-fi album. So that actually I can just reach out to you know, up and coming sci-fi movie makers and say, here you go, use that. Have fun with it. If you need anything else, let me know. I think I just really enjoy working in that world. So yep, that's it. And I think I'll call it a day. And I will have a new video for you tomorrow. Alright, bye. Have a great day.